Hello and welcome if you are here. This is a pick a card reading. So today you can choose a card, 1, 2 or 3, or you can choose to watch all 3 or pick an order that suits you. Remember to take what resonates with you, and we will also have a rune, an animal message and an angel number for any additional messages that want to come through for you today. I felt called to make this reading to ask for you what you need to hear if you feel lost. So for number 1, we've got a rune, and I'm also going to bring our animal card and our angel number. So let's begin. So the card we have today for you is the Ten of Swords. So the message coming through for this card is that there has been a feeling of being overwhelmed through a difficult or painful situation that you have been going through. This could be the loss of a relationship or job, or this is pointing to something coming to an end where there may be resistance to this. The situation has kept you in a period of negative thinking and even some repressed anger. You know you can't stay here any longer. When we have a painful experience we are going through, we can feel a resistance to end or let go, as we feel uncomfortable and, to leave something behind that we feel familiar with, and we end up clinging. So, but this being a 10 in the tarot indicates the situation has reached its conclusion and it is time to release this now. This cycle is coming to an end and it can feel painful, but there will be a new start once you have moved past the fear to let this go. This does require you to be fully honest with yourself on this situation, especially if you're not happy. You do have a choice. Whether you decide to continue this cycle is up to you. And this also could point to a limiting belief that you need to recognize and work through. As this is the swords, it's about the mind. But just by you acknowledging what it is, you can start to heal this and shift your perspective to something more positive that really helps you to move forward. So the rune that we have, I'm going to choose now. The rune we have here is Tiwaz. So this shows there is a conflict in your life, and although there may be a struggle with this, it is necessary and needed for your growth. This is also a rune of commitments and vows. So something you are committed to and felt bonded to, maybe why you are really struggling to let this go. The message here is to follow your heart and know that what you decide is right for you. This is also a symbol of victory and willpower, and this will bring you the courage in any decisions that you need to make. So, the animal spirit card that we have today is personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? And what wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So, really take the time to imagine that animal. And the angel number that you have today is 666, reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. I really think that reflects this today. So if there are any limiting beliefs or really tricky things that you are going through, do take that time, to try and shift your mental thoughts about this. It is your perspective that will change your life. So give yourself that kindness and compassion. And if you're staying for the next reading, then thank you. And if not, I shall see you next time. Bye. Hi, and welcome to card reading number 2. So these are the 3 cards and the rune that we have. So the tarot we have today is the Princess of Discs. The animal spirit we have is Dear Love. And the angel number is 999, release. And the rune that we have is Berkana. So The message coming through for this card is something new is coming into your life. The princess in this card is pregnant, so you could be expanding your family, and if so, congratulations. If not a literal pregnancy, this can also symbolize creating or birthing something new, like a new idea, concept, project, or creative direction that you feel called to move towards. This requires you to put your attention and your focus towards your goals and build towards this. This card does indicate you will manifest a new beginning that brings material growth into your life, but this will be done through grounded action, as it's a Pentacles. You may have gone through a difficult period trying to find answers, to what direction you should take. But this is a time of balance, fertility, and renewal, where what you create or birth will grow into something beautiful and so rewarding. Your determination and perseverance will get you to where you want to be. So really take this time to focus on what you need to do to be ready for something new to come into your life. It is a time of balance, as you can see with the shield she's holding. It's got like a yin yang symbol in the middle. So that does indicate it is a time of like balancing those male and female aspects within yourself as well. But for this situation, I think decluttering your environment, really looking after your body, or doing anything that brings you peace and balance will be really good for you at this time. So the rune we have is Bakana, and this does indicate birth and motherhood. So this is the rune of birth, so I love this. This can mean the arrival of a new baby or a new beginning or good news coming in. This new phase will need your attention and care though. So first give yourself that care and attention that you need because you are a priority. And this rune is also a good omen if you have been questioning fertility or motherhood. I love how this rune backs up the tarot message. And from this, I would say there will be a fruitful outcome for you in whatever this relates to for you. So the animal message that we have today is dear love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And the number we have for the angel is 999 release. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Well, I think that really backs up the reading today. I think there's something very beautiful coming in for you, whether that is something to do with wealth and finances or something to do with family. I think this is just a beautiful reading today. So thank you if you're staying for number 3. Thank you. And if not, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello and welcome to number 3, and this is for what you need to hear if you feel lost. So the tarot we have today is the Hanged Man. So I will now give you the other 2 cards. So we have an animal spirit, which is the White Stag Protector, and your angel number is 333 support. I find this really interesting actually. We've had 999 and 666, and now we've got 333. So if you haven't watched any of the other readings and you feel called, then please do, because I think this is quite auspicious. And the rune we have is Gibo. So the guidance coming through for this card is that you need to pause before making any decisions. This isn't a time of action, it is a time of reflection. The Hanged Man is in full surrender to himself. This period of letting go is to allow your intuition to guide you, to see from a different perspective. You may have some limiting beliefs and behaviours that need to be worked through, which is why this period of surrender is needed. This may feel uncomfortable, but you are going through a transformation of self, which does require patience and time to really allow your inner wisdom to be perceived clearly. This is about letting go of control and not forcing a situation to work. You do need to step back from this. So don't rush this process. It is a sacred process when we're going through a full surrender to ourselves. You will find a new perspective to this situation, though, that will guide you to a resolution. So, really take your time with this. If you don't meditate or journal now, now would be a good time to start, because any insights that come through will come through clearly when you really take that time for stillness and silence. So, the rune we have today is Gibo, and this can symbolize a gift from a person, but also a good, like a God-given gift. So this can be things like a talent or an ability or a stroke of good fortune, and luck can come from somewhere unexpected. So that's exciting. So for this reading, I feel your gift is the gift of enlightenment that comes from taking this time to really pause and surrender. This rune also symbolizes harmony and balance between people or between yourself and spirit. So, for you to receive enlightenment, you must first give yourself and surrender. So, I think this is, quite clear. So, if you have been feeling lost, your message is to let go and surrender, try and release control, especially if you've been expecting any outcomes. I think this will be really good for you. So the animal we have is the white stag protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Oh, I love that. So the angel number we have today is 333, support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inwards, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So, yeah, really take this time, because I think some important information is going to come your way. So, really do work on your inner world, to really help and use your imagination to visualize and create that life that you really want with your vision. So, thank you. If you have stayed for all three, I really appreciate it. And if you've just been here for today, for this number 3, yeah, good luck with this. And thank you. Until next time. Bye.